kick it for 2015. I know I've been away for a while, so allow me to catch up. Congratulations to HD Retrovision for reaching funding with $40,000. They were also able to reach a stretch goal with their Genesis Model 1 cable now being designed to also support Neo Geo AES systems, which use the same output. I know one person who will be very happy with that. They also have plans for Saturn and Dreamcast component cables, as well as a device known as the HDMizer. Dark Deception have relaunched their Kickstarter campaign after cancelling a previous attempt back at the end of last year. This time they are asking for $15,000, but with 20 days to go, they've only raised $1,800. Also, a very controversial campaign was suspended by Kickstarter back last month. A campaign I feel safe labeling the most fucked up campaign on the site's history. Bloodsport is a custom-made system that rewires the rumble in controllers into a blood collection system that's hooked up to your arm. Basically, if you get hit, you lose blood into a blood bag. I don't care if a qualified professional is supervising these contests. This is actually kinda scary. For what it's worth though, this isn't something for consumer use. The creators did label one of their intentions to travel this concept around the country as a blood donation drive. But something like this could just go horribly wrong. I personally don't blame Kickstarter for deciding to pull the plug on this one. But I would urge people all across the world to see your local blood donor like the Red Cross and offer a donation. Over the last few months, I've noticed a deluge of visual novel dating sims appear on Kickstarter. And while things like the English adaptation of Clan Art is cool, what really stood out to me was, "But I love you."
What is this?
I'm so glad you're staying here.
I can use this.
We're going to be so happy together. I promise.
Please, stop! Leave me alone!
The developers claim that this game will be a horrific take on the dating sim genre, but the game will have over 40 endings. 40! That have you take on the path you want. You can either investigate the mysteries of the town, or you could play it like a regular dating sim and forget all about the weird things going on. Like I've said before, I've never really been a big fan of dating sims, but this one got my attention as it seems to be an attempt at looking at what's wrong with dating sims. Namely, if you were surrounded by beautiful women who all wanted you, it may get a bit freaky. No, seriously, it would. Originally only asking for $8 grand, they have made over triple that, making $26,000 with a planned release of later this year. Imagine going through your old games and finding one of those old floppies, you know, the big ones, with the words Thimbleweed Park on it. You pop it in and it's a classic point and click game like Maniac Mansion and Monkey's Island. Well, that's what LucasArts alumni Ron Gilbert and Gary Winnick have set out to do. Go back 25 years to the days of Maniac Mansion and create an entirely new point and click game with the humour and wit they are both famous for. The story focuses on two has-been detectives who are sent to investigate a dead body in the middle of nowhere. But the story actually switches between 5 characters, including a woman going to find out about a relative's estate, a guy waking up in a hotel with no memory, and a cursed clown. I gotta be honest, I don't know how, but this game went right over my head. I never saw a single mention of this game anywhere on my Twitter or Facebook. I would think that Ron Gilbert going old school would have gotten everyone's attention. But regardless of that, they plan to have the game out by mid-2016. I brought up that I didn't hear about Thimbleweed Park until after the campaign ended, but what really surprised me is what the game got in funding. They actually asked for about $375,000, and ended up getting over $600,000. That's good, but when you think about it, just 3 years ago, Tim Schafer went onto Kickstarter asking for $400,000 to make an adventure game as well, and he left with well over $3 million. What I'm trying to get here is that it seems obvious we have passed the peak of Kickstarter in video games. 2014 was a dismal year compared to previous, and just a quick glance at the projects up right now are just insane. Like, take this one for example, Challenge Maze, which has a long text description, no concept footage, an audio monologue as his pitch video, no rewards, oh, and he's asking for $2.6 million! You got balls, kid, I'll admit that. But lately, everyone has been swarming to the early access model on Steam, which has led to a lot of games that have served no purpose but to keep Jim Sterling swimming in ad revenue. Personally, I'd like to see Steam take on crowdfunding through their Greenlight system. Maybe even Valve and Kickstarter forming some kind of partnership. But for the near future, Kickstarter looks dried up when it comes to any new standout titles. So that means I won't have enough material for Kick It like I used to. I'm not ending the show, but I'm probably going to restructure into something else in the near future. But for right now, thank you for watching Kick It, and we'll see you again next time.